On the wheel rake right here. What are you gonna do right there? Got a name? Hey, there you go right there.
It's called a rake.
Huh?
It's a farmhand.
Hey, farmhand right here. What are you gonna do right there? On the farmhand right there. I always liked these things when I was a kid, you know. And there you go right there. Anything that turns makes me happy. What are you gonna do right there? On the wheel rake right there. Now, it's been a long time since Fred made hay, but here it is. It'll work for you today. What are you gonna do right there? It gave down to me to get none of them there to get 500. Hit 500, to get 5, to get 5, to get 5, 3, 200. Hit 200, to get 200, to get 100 bill. Hit 100, to get 100, 100, to get 100, to get 100, 100, to get 100, to get 100, 100, to get 50, $50, to get 50, to get 50, to get 50, 75, 50, to get 75, to get 50, to get 75, to get 50, 75, to get 100, 100, to get 1 quarter, to get 1 quarter, to get 1, to get 1, to get 175, to get 175, to get 2, 2, to get 175, to get 2, 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 $175, buyer number 176, 176. We could sell the one. There's a wagon over there in the weeds. I will sell it if anybody's interested. There's another wagon up on the hill, but we're not selling that one. It's going to stay with the farm. Woodsman, on the Woodsman saw right there. You ever use one of these, Andy? Belt-driven one? Yeah. Every time you use it, the sawdust blows in your eyes. Right there you go right here. What are you going to do on that? It doesn't matter which way the wind's blowing, you're going to get sawdust in your eyes. What are you going to do on that right here? 3-point hookup. What are you going to do on that saw right here? It gave down them at 500. If you get 500, get 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 300. Hit 3, 2, 3, if you get 3, get 3, 2, 2 and a quarter. Hit 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half. 275, 275, get 3, 3, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, 3 and a half, 375, get 400, get 4, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, get 475, get 500, get 5, 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a half, 5 and a half, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a half. Hit 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a half, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a half, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a half, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a half, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a half, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a half, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter. Buyer number is today. Buyer number 175, 175. Here's the John Deere log splitter. That was hooked to the 3010. Right there you go on the John Deere log splitter. Right there. What are you gonna do on that? Right there. Hit 500. Hit 500. Get 5, 5, get 5, get 5, 5. He was using that this spring. Split wood. Hit 500. Get 5, 5, get 5, get 5, 3, 3, 3, 2. Up to $100 bill. Here we get 100, 100, 1 quarter, 1 quarter, 1 and a half, 1 and a half, 1 and a half, 175, get 200, get 2, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 275, 3, 3, get 3, get 3, 3, 3, get 3, get 3, 275, 300, 3 and a quarter, 3, get 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, get 3, get 3 and a half, 3 and a half, 3 and a half, 3 and a quarter, get 3 and a half, 3 and a quarter, get 3, get 3 and a quarter, get 3 and a half, 3 and a quarter, bed, 3 and a half, 375, 375 here, 375, 375, 375, 375, 3 and a get 375, 3 and a get 375, 3 and a half bed, get 375, get 3, get 375, get 3, get 375, get 3, get 375, get 375, 4, hit 375, get 4, 4 and a quarter, hit 400, get 4 and a quarter, get 4, 4 and a quarter, get 4, get 4 and a quarter, hit 400, get 4 and a quarter, get 4, 4 and a quarter, get 4, get 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 4 and a quarter. Sold at $400. Buyer number 258, 258. Lattice work right here. I'd watch that fence move. There you go right there. I've been here on the farm too for a long time. What are you going to do in that? Lattice work right there and give 10. Hey, get 10, 10. You don't sit on that post. $10, 10, 10, 5. If final bill, get 5. Selling the lattice work. Final bill. If final bill, get 5, 5, 2. $1 bill. $1. Anybody home for the lattice work? No dollar, no sale. We got sand here. Play sand. Buy on a play sand. $2 bill. $1 bill, half a dollar, half a dollar, quarter and a lot. Anybody home? No quarter, no sale. Selling a bale rack right here. Selling a bale feeder right here. Buying them. That's the whole thing. Yeah, all 4 pieces right there. One money. What are I going to do right there? Give 100. Give $100, get 100, 100, get 100, get 50, get 50, get 50, get 25. 25, get 25, get 25, get 25, 5, 10, 5, 10, 10, get 15, 15, 15, 20, 12, get 20, get 5, 25, 25. Who's bid? $25, $30, 35. I got a new man. 35, 40, get 5, 40, get 5, get 50, 50, get 50, get 60, 60, get 70, 70, 80, get 80, 90, 90, get 90, and 100, 100, get 100, get 1 and a quarter, get 1 and a quarter. Boys, 100 and a quarter now. $100, baby, get 1 and a quarter. $100, baby, get 1. You boys done fighting. 100 and a quarter, 100 and a half. Jump the new rabbit. 100 and a half, 175, 175. One neighbor to get 175, one neighbor to get 175, 175, 2, 2 to get 2 and a quarter. At 200 to get 2 and a quarter, to get 2 and a quarter, 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 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 275, 275, 275, 275, 275. What are you going to split in half? 2 and a half, 275, 2 and a half, 275, 275, 275, 300, At 300, we get 3 and a quarter, 300, we get 3 and a quarter. At 300, we get 3 and a quarter, we get 3 and a quarter, we get 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter. 300, we get 3 and a quarter, we get 3 and a quarter, 300, we get 3 and a quarter. They're having a business deal over here. 3 and a quarter, 300. Dustin says sell a damn thing. 300, 3 and a quarter, 300. You edit that. 300, 3 and a quarter, 300, 3 and a quarter, 300, we get 3 and a quarter, we get 3 and a quarter. Sold them $300. What is it? 87. 87, that's right. Look at that. Gosner right there, chipper shredder right there. 3-point chipper shredder. On the 3-point, you good, Nicole? On the 3-point chipper shredder right there, get $3 grand. Hit $3 grand, able to get 3, able to get 3, able to get 3, to $1,000. Able to get $1,000, able to get $1,000, able to get $1,000, 500. Hit 500, able to get 500, that'll chew them up and spit them out. 200 go. 200 go. 200. Who said yeah? 2, 3. 200. Get 3. 3. Get 3. Get 3. 3. 3. 4. 300. 400. Get 3. Get 4. 3. Get 4. 3 and a half. 3 and a half. Get 3. 3 and a half. Get 300. Get 3 and a half. 300. Get 3. Get 3. 3. Get 3. 3 and a half. 300. Get 3 and a half. 400. Get 400. Get 375. 375. 375. 375. 375. 375. 400. 375. Get 4. 4. Get 4. Get 4. Here we are again at 4. 400. 4 and a quarter. 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 4 and a half. 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter, 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 4 and a half, 475, 4 and a quarter, 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 475. Sold at 4.5. Your number 187, 187. Got this tank right here, spray tank. What do you get? 25. Hit 25 on the bill. David get 25. David get 25. 10 to the bill. Hit 10. David get 10. David get 10. 5. 5 on the bill. 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 5. $2. $2. I'll put it with this sprayer. He used this. There you go. Find the sprayer. Just jump it off the battery to run it. What are you gonna do on that? 25. Start me. 25, 35, I should have asked 1,000. 25, 35, 25, 35, look at 25, 35, 25, 35. On the sprayer tank here, 25, 35, look at 25, look at 30. 25, look at 30, 30, look at 30, look at 30, look at 30, 25, look at 30, 30, look at 30, look at 30, look at 25, look at 30, 30, look at 30, look at 30, 25, look at 30, look at 30, 30, look at 30, look at 30, 25, look at 30. At 25, look at 30, 30, 30, look at 30, look at 30, 25, look at 30. Sold at $25. Fire number 274. 274. On the Meyer feeder right here. What are you going to do in that right there on the rocket? What are you going to do in that right there on the Meyer feeder right here? We get down to 100. We get 100. We get 100. We get 50. 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 We get $25 bid and go. 25. We get 25. We get 25. 10 to the bill. $10. We get 10. We get 10. Don't you got nothing to feed? $10. $5. $5 to the bill. $5. I don't believe that. $5 to the bill. $5 to the bill. $5 to the bill. $5 to the bill. 5. 10. 5. 10. 5. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, and 15, $20, baby, we get 20, 12, we get 5, 5, we get 5, 20, we get 5, 20, we get 5, 5, 5, we get 5, 5, 20, we get 5, 5, 5, we get 5, 5, 20, we get 5, 5, 5, we get 5, 5, 20, we get 5, $20 right here. Buyer number is 284, 284.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.